Hey guys, I want to talk to you today a little bit about having bar or weekend FOMO, bar night, club night, whatever, going out at night FOMO. I've hit on this a lot these last couple weeks where I've talked repeatedly about where I believe you should be spending your efforts to meet special people. Romantic interests is more or less what I'm talking about here. But I think we all have these thoughts in our mind that if you don't go out on a Friday or Saturday night, you're like, oh my God, what if I was like destined to meet, Mr. Right, Mr. Wrong, man of my dreams, woman of my dreams, whatever. Those thoughts are very pervasive, and they do affect all of us. And I'd still be lying if I said I didn't experience that a little bit myself here and there. I had a situation this weekend where I had a group of friends that were going out, and it was like we were supposed to meet, or they were getting together earlier in the night, and I couldn't meet with them. And it was like we were going to meet later at a place and have some drinks and enjoy some time together. But the night just progressed along. They didn't end up arriving at this place until a little bit later than anticipated, and it just got to that point in the evening where it didn't make sense to catch a cab downtown and do all this and that to enjoy a couple hours at the very tail end of a night like that kind of thing. So, but in my mind the whole time along, I was wrestling with myself as I was sitting there, like watching the clock tick down, and it's like 11:30, and it's midnight, and the bars are going to close up in a couple hours, and I had a little bit of this like FOMO feeling, like, oh gosh, like I'm sure there's a lot of fun people out tonight, and like who knows like who I would meet if I was out there, and what if it was like the night that I met this special person or whatever. And I think that all serves as a temptation for all of us at some junctures or not, but I just continue to remind myself of the reality of like looking at just my whole life in general, and of all these nights that you've gone out like ever in your life, and just think about the quote unquote success rate of all the people that have stuck around in your lives that you met strictly and specifically in a bar or a similar sort of setting. So I just think if you can keep that in the back of your mind, you'll be able to tamp down some of these FOMO feelings that affect us all. And I just want to remind you that there's many other places that are better to go out and meet people. And you're not missing that much. I feel like, just in general, being out at a bar or a club on a Friday or Saturday night, it's kind of a mental game that we all think these things. We all feel like we might be missing out on something, but I'm just here to remind you, quick short message today is that you're not. Like I said, just think about your track record, think about your whole life and all the time and money you've spent being in these sort of situations, hoping to meet somebody, and just think about your rate of return on that sort of thing. So I've said it before, I'm going to keep hitting it on this channel. The bars and the clubs are not, in my opinion, the best place to try to meet new people in your life. I'm all about doing it in everyday daylight hour settings as much as possible. So we'll keep hitting that. We'll keep talking about it. But for now, just don't let that FOMO affect you too much. It's like a make-believe thing. It's more in your head that there's just like some amazing thing happening at the bar or club tonight when you can't go out for whatever reason. So, all right, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. We'll talk to you real soon.